Our question today comes from a lady named Maria in Montreal, Canada. I have problems in all areas of my life. My husband lives in Italy. I need sleeping medication. How can you help me? Well, Maria, you've raised several different questions here, and you have my curiosity about what's really going on in your marriage and in your family. First of all, I recommend that you go to the internet and take what we call demontest.com. It's an actual test that you can take that has a statistical probability factor based on a series of questions, some weighted more heavy than others, that will give you information about the probability of there being demonization in your life, and that will help to point you in a particular direction. A question: why is your husband away? Now, perhaps there's a logical reason for it. It could be vocational, it could be relational, a family issue. But if you and your husband are in any way estranged and apart for an extended period of time and he's out of the country, well, you need to deal with that issue. That could be the source of the distress and the anxiety that you're going through. And what are all these problems? I'd be curious to know. If you were to come to one of our personal one-on-one encounter sessions at a seminar city, or even fly to Phoenix, as people come here from all over the world on a regular basis, I would very carefully profile you. Frankly, I'd ask questions that a lot of people would never think to ask and get to the root of what's going on in your life. I think there are deeper things personally happening. One of the questions I'd want to know is, has there been any trauma in your life? Sometimes I say to people, tell me the worst thing that ever happened to you, or the 2 or 3 worst things that ever happened to you. And that gives me some direction about what's affecting the person negatively. We could always do a Skype internet session. I do these sessions all the time with people all over the world and talk with people directly. You need intervention. Perhaps you can find a local priest or pastor or a local therapist or counselor who can help you to talk about the issues, because my concern is you're really not getting out in the open the things that are troubling you deep inside. But thank you for contacting us, Maria. And I believe that if you continue this process of reaching out for help, either through our ministry or through someone else who's professionally capable of helping you, you will begin to find answers to your questions. And whatever torment you're under, whatever stress disorder is affecting you, you will be able to get through it. Of course, the most important question is, do you have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ? I pray that you do. And remember, the God of perfect peace will give you peace. And the presence of Christ in your life is the ultimate peace to calm the things that are happening around you. How do you know if your problems are the result of bad life choices or demons? And what do you do if your problem is demons? My 200-page book, Dealing with Demons, has answers for questions most are afraid to ask. Can Christians be demon-possessed? How can I know what's natural and what's supernatural? Dealing with Demons will teach you how to recognize symptoms that the devil is at work in your life or the life of someone that you care about. Learn strategies to avoid Satan's traps and walk in freedom and supernatural protection. Read Dealing with Demons and be one step closer to living in spiritual victory. I invite you to enroll today at our International School of Exorcism, an online Bible college of spiritual warfare. It's all right there on your iPhone, your Android, your computer, or your iPad. 24/7 you can study at your own pace. You'll learn about the history of exorcism, healing, deliverance, and spiritual warfare in the Bible and church history. You'll also learn the practical aspects of breaking curses, pulling down spiritual strongholds, and removing the legal rights of Satan. Once you've completed and receive a certificate, you then can join with me personally and be mentored side by side with me in my seminars across America. There's no better time than now to learn how to set yourself, your friends, and family free from the bondage of Satan by enrolling in the International School of Exorcism. The most frequent demon that I deal with is the Spirit of Jezebel, the most prevalent evil spirit of our age. This demon wants to destroy your health, your finances, your marriage, your family, and your church. Learn the tactics of Jezebel throughout history and in the time in which we live. My book, Jezebel, Defeating Your Number One Spiritual Enemy, is your key to overcoming this demon, which is more prevalent than at any time in human history. Get your copy today. Jezebel, Defeating Your Number One Spiritual Enemy.
He took the curses away from me. Was he Bob Larson? Because he can help you.
If your life isn't all that it should be, if relationships aren't working, if your health, your finances, or your spiritual life are unhappy, schedule a personal one-on-one encounter with me. We'll get to the root of the issues that are holding you back. We'll give you answers and a whole new direction in life.
Oh, what a change, what a difference when you have an encounter with God.
Take action. I look forward to seeing you soon.
We encourage your support for this worldwide outreach to do what Jesus did. For the latest information on resources, seminars, conferences, training institutes, retreats, and international missions, go to boblarson.org. Thank you for your prayers and financial partnership.